Akhi Spencer-El, just following up from the women's saber performance at the Athens World Cup. Akhi, tell us a little bit about what these women are going through throughout the competition.
Well, I think the women are doing a fabulous job, and Ed Corfanti is doing an outstanding job. I mean, I feel honored to be a part of this team and to be a part of some of the competition that they go to and the different bouts that they win and the way they come together as a team and go for the gold and get the gold and whatever place they get. It's an honor for me to be a part of it and to witness this at this time in history in American fencing, and I'm just honored.
And how often are you traveling with the saber squads, junior, senior, men, women? How often are you coming along to assist the coaching staff?
Well, with my busy schedule at home, I don't get a chance to travel often with the team, but every time I do, it's a treat. Every time I do, I learn so much. I learn so much about the girls, and I learn so much about fencing in general and what's going on and how things are being called. So, it's a treat for me to witness, the girls win, whether it be gold, silver, or bronze, or whatever place they take. But it's even a bigger trip for me when I'm learning about fencing, and this is my favorite sport in the whole wide world, and to be a part of something big like this, and to be a part of to be amidst other coaches in the world that are doing great things, it's an honor.
And before the interview, we were talking a little bit about how your love for the sport is so strong that sometimes you don't get out to see any of the city. You're at the venue, you're loving it, you're trying to catch as much fencing as you can. Tell us a bit about that passion.
I've been traveling for years, since my competitive days in fencing to my coaching years, and I can tell you, I don't know where I don't know where the Acropolis is. I'm here in Athens. When I go to Italy, I don't know where all these things are. I've never been to the tourist part of these areas, because for me it's all about fencing. I come out here to learn and to be a part of great things, and and that's what I'm doing.
And you mentioned going all the way back to your competitive days. That was true, how you were seeing just the venue, and that was all you wanted. For those who know you, 2000 Olympian, tell us a little bit about your road to the Olympics and what you experienced along that journey.
The Olympics was great. Had a great time, great experience, but I'm gonna tell you, the road to get there was an even bigger experience for me, because it helped me grow a lot as an individual. As a person, I learned so much about competition and competing against your friends to accomplish that goal. And it taught me how to have a goal, and to, no matter what obstacles come in your way, at least you tried your best to reach that goal. And it's even better when you reach the goal. It feels great. And I can remember my road to the Olympics like it was yesterday. The hardest part about the whole thing was competing against my teammates, because my teammates were my friends and still are my friends to this day. So to see myself go, and to see a lot of other people who I, are very close with not go, was kind of hurtful a little bit, but, it was a goal that I had, and, the best man was able to accomplish that. So.
And you mentioned how rewarding it was to overcome those goals on your path to the Olympics. Or overcome obstacles. What were some of the obstacles that you personally faced?
Well, for me, at the time, it was a lot of things going on in my life, my family, that, kind of got in the way, and kind of I could have lost focus. But, like I said, as an individual, the whole experience helped me, myself, grow, and it taught me how to never give up on my goal, and it taught me how to always stay positive. It taught me how to, whatever ever comes in my way, to try to work your way through it, and I was able to reach that goal, and I will never change anything about how my career went. I never changed anything about my road to the Olympic Games.
And you talked about some of the positive perspective and keeping the right mentality to get there. What else assisted you along the way? Were there coaches that were really crucial in pushing you along and keeping
Absolutely.
You on that track?
I was honored to have so many coaches and people of in the fencing world in my corner. To name a few: Vladimir Nazimov, Yuri Gelman, Ed Corfanti. I mean, there's so many people that I can't even think of right now that helped me along the way, and I'm happy now to say that I won't even consider myself equals, because I look at them in such a high light that I wouldn't call myself equal to them. They've accomplished so much, and I'm just a baby in the sport in terms of coaching. But just to be in the same, arenas, as they are and as they were, is, to me, sometimes I can't believe it, to be a part of it, So I'm just so happy to, coming from my years in fencing and what I've seen, and how it was so difficult to even make a top 32, how it was so difficult to even make it out of the first round or make it second day at a competition. And now I'm looking and I'm seeing people winning competitions, winning gold medals in the world championships. To me, is something that I never thought I'd be able to witness. And it was hard for me to believe the dream at the time. I knew it was there, but it was a little bit hard to believe it because no one's ever done it. I've never seen it done before. But, with all these great coaches that we have now in the U.S. and that are doing such a great job, I think we'll go further than we're going now.
Awesome. Well, it's exciting to hear that excitement for the future and about, your experiences to this point and realizing dreams. So
absolutely.
Thank you so much, Akhi, and we look forward to catching you more in the future.
Thanks.